Good morning. I have travelled from the north of Skye to the south of Skye. I'm going to see if I can see any fairies here at Fairy Pools. I've heard that it's called the Brittle Brownies, which are fairies, but brownies is a different section of them. And they can be mischievous, but they're quite clean. And a lot of brownies in Scotland live in houses, and they come out and they help you at night. So I'm going to go looking for fairies or FaerieGold. Let's go. Well, I'm glad I've come here hunting for fairies and FaerieGold, because this is a beautiful place. It's the first I've ever been here. Obviously, I've got a few places that I think I'm going to go next year. There is reference to fairies and FaerieGold at Schiehallion. And also away up in Caithness in Sutherland. And there's something in the manuscripts about Roslin Glen, which is quite an intriguing place, the Roslin Chapel and that, if you've ever been there. I'm just looking down here. The colour of the water's amazing. Tomorrow I'm coming back, I'm going to bring my gold pan with me. Have a wee pump in a pan and see what I can find. And I'm just enjoying this walk, because as far as I know, the Brittle Brownies tend to live up closer to the pools, where they're renowned for cleaning, keeping the area clean and pristine. And I can see why they want to keep this clean. This is beautiful. I'll keep on walking. I've got maybe a mile to go. Now, in Tarquin's manuscripts, he mentions this waterfall as the start of the journey for FaerieGold. And I don't know what significance it has. There's fairy pools that way, and there's fairy pools that way. He says something about blue. Blue, blue, blue. Blue sky, blue water. Anyway, I'm going to head that way, up to here. I think that's the way. He's directed me up the burn all the time. Always up, always up, always up, always up, always up. Well, I've come up to Fairy Glen today and I'm hunting for the fairies and FaerieGold, and so far I haven't found it. But tomorrow I'm going to head up there tomorrow, because Tarquin's manuscript does attain to something about the scar in the mountain, and all that's happened all day is I've been drawn up and up and up and up, and I'm drawn to that big scar in the mountain up there, up above the water of the Red Fox. So I've had a good day, and I'm going to come back tomorrow to see if I can see the brittle brownies. And the brownies are a Scottish fairy, and classically they would stay in the house, and at night they would clean up and they would tidy the house, and they would hide before the morning, but the woman at the house would always leave them a little treat. Folklore says you never give them clothing, because that would offend them and they would have to leave the house. Now back here in Scotland there was the Highland clearances, and a lot of the houses up these wee glens disappeared, and as far as I've been told by the locals up here, the brownies then decided just to keep Glen Brittle tidy and the fairy pool area tidy. So I'm going to head back to the car. It's a beautiful day, but it's cold up here in Skye. I lost my Tammy at one point. I lost my Tammy, but somebody gave me it back, which was cool. So I'm going to move on now, and I'll see you tomorrow. And bye. How you doing, guys? Day 2 of hunting for the Glen Brittle brownie. I'm a little bit higher than what I got yesterday, and behold, today we have beautiful snow-capped mountains standing beside the river of the Red Fox. So today I'm going to head on upwards, away up into the corrie, and it's called the Corrie of the Deer, and I've already seen a small herd up the hill there. There's a big stag with all his bucks. So I'm going to head up, and Tarquin's manuscripts talk about up near the scar, up near the scar. So let's go on JB's adventure. We'll get further up, and I'll keep an eye out. You keep an eye out too, see if you see any signs of fairies or any clues of the fairies. The brittle brownies who keep the glen clean and keep it free from litter. So I'm going to move on. Come on, let's go. Taking a break now. I'm getting the mud off of my feet. I'm getting closer to where I'm being drawn to, the scar. But I need to take a rest, because us fairy hunters, treasure hunters, it takes us years to accumulate our knowledge. One thing I did want to say is, in the folklore, the Selkies, which were fairy spirits out of the sea, would come in away at the bottom of Mussel Scalp, at the bottom of Glen Brittle, and they'd change out of their kind of seal type clothing into humans, and they would come up and bathe here under a full moon in the turquoise pools and waters, the fairy pools. That'd be a nice thing to come and see one night if there's a full moon. And see if there is selkies about. And it's amazing up here. It's just totally amazing. It's like I'm in a different world. It's like I'm with Bilbo Baggins. I loved Bilbo Baggins. LOTR. This is what this place is like. Anyway, I've got more important things to do. I need to get up to that scar where I'm being drawn to by Tarquin and see if I can find fairies or FaerieGold. I better get moving. Guys, got here eventually. I've had my cuppy. I'm ready for the last haul into the giant scar on the Lonely Mountain to see if I can find FaerieGold. Let's go. Oh, my legs are all stiff now. Oh no! Oh wow! This is it. This is what Tarquin spoke about. The door in the Lonely Mountain. The door to the fairy realm. To the other world. But it was only open at a certain time to find the FaerieGold. And obviously I'm not here at the right time. Glen Brittle, the door to the fairy world and to FaerieGold. Well, FaerieGold hunters, what a couple of days adventure I've had. Following Tarquin's directions and the old manuscripts, I've eventually got to the bottom of the scar in the Lonely Mountain. And what a journey it's been. He says something about a door, secret door, which I take it that is, that you've seen as I came up to it. I'll have to go home and study, see if I can find any other details in Tarquin's manuscript about the FaerieGold, and come back here again, which wouldn't be a problem because this place is absolutely awesome. An amazing quarry, amazing mountains, amazing views, fairy pools is absolutely amazing. I don't need to find any FaerieGold because I've found so many nature's treasures. So we'll go and have a look, and I have to make my way down because it now gets dark at 4 o'clock in Scotland. And we even had a snow shower today. And as you've seen, the Horseshoe Canopy Mountains of the Coolins had snow on it this morning. But what an amazing journey. And I'm going to move on I'll leave a stone here for anybody that comes. You can say that you got Bonsies stone. Come back, and what to do is keep following us. Watch us on the next episode when I go hunting for more FaerieGold, because that's what you want. See yous later.